Hey, good morning. Brand Thornton here. Hey, listen, there's some very interesting things that's going on in Utah, and some really critical events are taking place. I'm involved with a protest of sorts to try and bring some pedophiles to justice and to end this ring of child abuse, child sacrifice, this ritualistic sacrifice of children. And yesterday I attended, among other things, court proceedings, which initially thought was going to be a status hearing, but it ended up being a lot more than just a status hearing. It was more of an investigative hearing. And got to listen to the defense and the prosecution, the judge, and it quickly became apparent that the defense for this accused pedophile, David Hamblin, it quickly became apparent that they were just trying to get it all dismissed on the grounds of jurisdiction, that the court didn't have this particular court didn't have the jurisdiction. Now, interesting enough, there are three different jurisdictions that are involved in this. You've got the Sanpete County, Utah County, and and Juab County. Yeah, pronounce that Juab. But anyhow, it became very apparent right from the outset that the defense has no substance. Okay, it's all just challenging the jurisdiction, and it was actually very interesting and actually pretty hard to follow. But some of the things that came out were very interesting. The amount of evidence is 2,000 to 3,000 pages. Let that sink in. 2,000 to 3,000 pages of evidence against not just this guy, that obviously there's going to be a lot more involved. The former AG of Utah, let's see, what was his name? His brother was a governor, David Leavitt. This is interesting. There was an investigation going on by the sheriff of Utah County, Mike Smith, into this pedophilia. Had something like over 100, as I remember, it's 132 statements, witnesses, and him and his staff were doing an investigation into this. And then this Mike Leavitt, or David Leavitt, he all of a sudden makes a public announcement that this girl that is supposedly accusing him is mentally deranged. Interesting. He wasn't being investigated at that time. You're talking about a guilty conscience? And he inserted himself into this investigation. Wow. Amazing stuff. Well, we did some Jericho marches around the courthouse. Also, we went to Spring City, where some of this stuff has allegedly occurred. And we did a Jericho march there, blowing the shofar, saying prayers, things of that nature. This is huge, because another thing that became so obvious is the prosecutors, the attorney generals from all three of these counties definitely want this to go to trial. And the defense attorney was kind of like browbeating them, and they got pretty emphatic. And I don't know all of these titles that they have. I'm just going to say the Attorney General for Utah County, the new Attorney General for Utah County. He this defense attorney was trying to browbeat him, and he got the Utah County Attorney General got very emphatic, very emphatic. The Attorney General from Sanpete County, he got not only got emphatic, he got pretty loud. It was obvious he was irritated with what this defense attorney was trying to do. So, heads up, people, pay attention to this. I personally believe this is going to break wide open, and who knows where it's going to go. Who knows how high, who knows how wide it's going to go, because I believe it's going to go very high and very wide. Over and out.